You can basically integrate your any function phi, right, along any curve C. So this C can be a straight line, this C can be a parabola, this C can be a circle, right? So here if you see in the second part, he is saying C is the line joining these 2 points. So C is the line joining these 2 points. So choice is yours. आपको already line joining 2 points की parametric form दी हुई है, right? So if you remember what was the line joining the 2 points. So say if this is my point P, this is the point Q. So what is the equation of line PQ? Remember, P plus T times PQ. याद है बेटा, याद है? Position vector of P plus T times PQ. यही थी. So you see this was what? This was what? This was 1 1 1 plus T times PQ. कैसे निकालेंगे? Q minus P. So 2 minus 1 is 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, and 0 minus 0 is 0. So if you see, this is what? 1 plus T, 1 plus 3T, and 1. So यहाँ से x की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई? x is 1 plus T, y is 1 plus 3T, and z is 1. बेटा क्लियर है? सो हमने एक्स वाई जेड को टी के टर्म्स में चेंज कर दिया. हमने एक्स वाई जेड को टी के टर्म्स में चेंज कर दिया. गर्ल्स क्लियर है सबको?
यस मैम.
राइट. सो मूवमेंट. अच्छा एक चीज और देखो, जब आप फाई ऑफ डी आर कर रहे हो तो बेसिकली डी आर क्या होता है? सो दिस इज इंटेग्रल ओवर सी फाई ऑफ डी आर. क्या हो जाएगा? डी एक्स आई कैप प्लस डी वाई जे कैप प्लस डी जेड के कैप. तो आप इस इंटीग्रल को 3 पार्ट्स में ब्रेक कर सकते हो. सो इंटीग्रल ओवर सी फाई डी एक्स इंटू आई कैप प्लस इंटीग्रल ओवर सी फाई डी एक्स डी वाई इंटू जे कैप प्लस इंटीग्रल ओवर सी फाई डी जेड इंटू के कैप. तो अब आपने यहाँ फाई इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड. सो आपने एक्स वाई जेड को इन टर्म्स ऑफ टी चेंज कर दिया है, तो फंक्शन फाई तो चेंज हो गया इन टर्म्स ऑफ टी. अब अगर आप देखो, आपको डी एक्स डी वाई और डी जेड को भी चेंज करना है. तो यहाँ से अगर आप देखो, dx की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई? 1 का डेरिवेटिव इज 0, dt इज dt, देन dy इज इक्वल टू 3 dt, एंड देन dz इज इक्वल टू 0. बेटा इज इट फाइन? तो z वाली टर्म ही नहीं आएगी इंटीग्रल. एंड नाउ आई नीड द लिमिट्स. नाउ आई नीड द लिमिट्स. तो अब देखो, ये आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया लगाना पड़ता है. इफ यू सी दिस इज 1, व्हेन x इज 1, फाइनल पॉइंट इज 2. सो 1 से 2 पे जाना है, तो t की वैल्यू कितनी होनी चाहिए? 1 से आपको 2 पे जाना है, तो व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू? x की वैल्यू 1 है, आपको x की वैल्यू 2 चाहिए, तो t की वैल्यू कितनी होनी चाहिए? गर्ल्स बताओ.
0 to 1. 0 to 1.
I mean, you have given the final answer. That is fine, very fine. So if you see x is 1, अब आपका इनिशियल पॉइंट क्या है? 1 1 0. So initial point is 1 1 0. Initial point is 1 1. Here if you see, एक मिनट, मैंने I think कुछ गलत किया. This is 0. This should be 0. So यहाँ पे 0 आ जाए. Z is 0. So initial point is 1 1 0. तो 1 1 0 अगर आप पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म में देखो, मुझे कहाँ से मिल रहा है? 1 1 0 मुझे पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म में t is equal to 0 लेके मिल रहा है. So t की इनिशियल वैल्यू इज 0, एंड नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आई नीड इज 2 4 0. तो मुझे 2 बनाना है. सो t को अगर मैं 1 ले लूं तो 1 + 1 2 हो जाएगा. इधर भी आप देखो 3, आई मीन दिस इज t को मैं 1 ले लिया, तो 3 into 1 is 1, so 3 + 1 is 1, 3 + 1 is 4, and last is 0. So you see t की range is 0 to 1. So that's it. You have all the integrals, right? And you can basically convert. So what is your final integration now? So I will be what? Integral 0 to 1 phi. What was the function phi? X cube y plus 2y. X cube y plus 2y. सो x की वैल्यू पुट करते हैं. सो वैल्यू ऑफ x इज 1 plus t का होल क्यूब इंटू y. y is 1 plus 3t plus 2y 1 plus 3. So this is dt because ये dx के साथ था. This is dt. Then 0 to 1, again the same function, 1 plus t cube 1 plus 3t plus 2 into 1 plus 3t. This is dy. dy is 3 times. So this is 3 plus 1. This is total 4 times. So you can integrate and get the answer. dz वाली term 0 हो जाएगी. Beta, is it clear? Girls, clear है सबको? साथ में I cap और J cap आएगा. Please, I'm sorry, I haven't written I. So you see, this is I cap, J cap. So this is I cap term, J cap term. Then you can integrate and get the answer. Otherwise, अगर आपको parametric equation of straight line याद नहीं है, तो हमें ये पता है, if I know a line passes through these 2 points, 2, 4, 0. So I know what is the equation of the line, symmetric form. So line passes through 1, 1, 0. So x minus 1, y minus 1, z minus 0 over dr. Direction ratios क्या होती हैं? 2 minus 1 is 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, and this is 0. And we will take it equal to 2t. So यहाँ से x की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई? t plus 1. y की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई? 3t plus 1. z is equal to 0. So choice is yours. You can follow any method. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Next question is again the same. So this is the line joining these 2 points. So I think you will be able to do it. Right. So before I move further, I just want to discuss. So here now you have seen. So this is what we were talking of. So you have some function, right? You have some function phi, and what you want to, you just want to integrate this function phi about some curve C. So this curve C can be any curve. This curve C can be a closed curve, right? And this curve can be some curve which is piecewise differentiable. So here if you see the total curve is differentiable. Here if you see the total curve is differentiable. So whenever I have differentiation, differentiation means अगर differentiation कहीं problem देती है तो वो corners पे problem देती है, right? So first of all, let us see what is smooth curve. A curve which is continuously differentiable at every point, right? That curve is known as smooth curve. So basically smooth curve means हर point पे the curve will be continuous, right? So हर point पे the curve will be differentiable, means हर point पे I should be able to draw a unique tangent, right? And when I'm saying piecewise smooth curve, right? Piecewise smooth curve का मतलब क्या हो गया कि region wise the curve is continuous. So if you see this curve C1 is totally differentiable, this C2 is totally differentiable, this C3 is totally differentiable. But moment अगर मैं इन curves को join कर दूं, मेरे पास corners बन जाते हैं, sharp corners that are not differentiable. But is it fine? So piecewise smooth curve and smooth curve, is it fine? So piecewise
Yes,
means
ma'am.
which is differentiable in small pieces, not in totality. And otherwise smooth curve means which is differentiable everywhere, where we can draw tangent at every point. And similarly, okay, and अभी दो तरह की curve से हम deal करेंगे. So you see, this is an open curve. This is an open curve. So open curve means its starting point and end points, they are different. And here this is a closed curve. So closed curve means if you take any starting point, you will eventually get that back, same point as the ending point also. So this is the closed curve. So this curve is the open curve. Right? Now, similarly, this is, so curve means, you know, you have a cup, right? अगर आप cup के corners को हाथ लगाते हो, so this portion, you know, this one. So this is my curve. So these are curves. So this is my one curve. This is another curve. This is another curve. This is another curve. So these are curves. अब अगर मैं cup की outer body की बात करूं, तो इनको क्या बोलते हैं? These are surface.
Surface.
Yes. So these are surface. Right? So similarly, smooth surface क्या होती है? अब generally जब हम surfaces पे आ जाते हैं, तो surface means a area. Right? अगर मैं एरिया के along tangents की बात करूंगी तो means I am lying on the surface. So generally जब भी हम surface की identification करते हैं, surface की identification हम किसकी हेल्प से करते हैं? नॉर्मल की हेल्प से करते हैं. अगेन हमने डिस्कस किया था नॉर्मल इज ऑलवेज परपेंडिकुलर टू द टेंजेंट. नॉर्मल इज ऑलवेज परपेंडिकुलर टू द टेंजेंट. तो ऑब्वियसली पहले आप इसका डेरिवेटिव लोगे, फिर आप इसका फिर से डेरिवेटिव लोगे, यू विल गेट द नॉर्मल. तो इन एनी केस डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी कम्स इन द पिक्चर. सो वी से अ स्मूथ सरफेस इज अ सरफेस whose at every point, right, we are able to get a normal. जैसे smooth curve के केस में at every point we are able to get a tangent, and in case of smooth surface at every point we are able to get a normal. As the point changes, normal will also change. The vector will change, although it will remain parallel. So इस point पे this is the normal vector, इस point पे this is the normal vector, इस point पे this is the normal vector. So although all the vectors are parallel to each other, only thing is their position is changing. But is it clear? So is the difference clear between the smooth surface? Again, we can have piecewise smooth surface. So a surface may not be smooth in totality, but it can be smooth in pieces. But is it clear? Girls, सबको clear है बेटा? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So actually we are heading towards work done. So उससे पहले we should have some small things. Okay. So the tangential line integral. So if you see the next article is tangential line integral. So basically you have some function. This figure is drawn here. So you see you have some function here. So this is f is a function, vector function, right? And say you have some curve from A to B. And हमने क्या किया? इस curve के ऊपर एक point P लिया. And उस P के along हमने tangent draw कर दी to this curve. बेटा यहाँ तक clear है? F is the vector. I have a curve AB. हमने curve AB पे वो point लिया जहाँ पे ये vector उस curve को meet कर रहा था. और उस point पे जहाँ पे वो meet कर रहा है, हमने curve के लिए tangent draw कर दी. बेटा is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So अगर मैं अब now if you see this f is a vector, so f will have some component in this direction also. So f will have some component in this direction and f will have some component in the perpendicular direction. So if this angle is theta, so this is f cos theta, this is f sin theta, right? So basically अगर मैं f की integration करूं, किसका? f का वो component जो इस tangent के along move करता है, right? Then that integral is known as tangential line integral. So basically the integral of f in the integral of the component of f in the direction of the tangent to the curve is known as tangential line integral. Beta, is it clear? Beta,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Right? So you see, अब आपको अगर आपको याद हो, जब भी हमें किन्हीं टू वेक्टर्स का भी, मैं यूनिट वेक्टर्स की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ, आई जस्ट नीड द कंपोनेंट, राइट? सो इफ यू रिमेंबर अगर मुझे किसी भी वेक्टर का कंपोनेंट लेना होता था किसी दूसरी वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन में, तो हम क्या करते थे? जो भी डायरेक्शन थी, जैसे यहाँ पे आई वांट टू फाइंड द कंपोनेंट, आई विल यूज द सेम नोटेशन. Say I have a vector f and this is the direction of the tangent. Obviously we can make this tangent as unit tangent. So अगर मुझे f का component चाहिए in the direction of tangent, so what I'll do, I'll take the dot product of f. Better remember, this is how we find the component. Tangent को unit tangent बना दिया and then we take the dot product of f and the tangent. So this component का integration from A to B. Now since this is the distance, so A to B, so we generally write here ds. So this value is known as the tangential line integral. बेटा सबको physically meaning clear है इसका?
मैम इसमें हमने ds क्या लिया?
बेटा ds, you see, आप देखो यहाँ पे ना, we have two things, dr and ds. जब आप पोजीशन वेक्टर की सेंस में बात करते हो, so these two quantities are always related. जब आप पोजीशन वेक्टर की सेंस, दिस इज dr, सो दिस इज द वेक्टर dr, सो दिस इज r इज द पोजीशन वेक्टर. अगर मुझे इसकी लेंथ, मुझे लेंथ की बात करनी है, दैट इज, सो s इज द आर्क लेंथ. सो बेसिकली जब मुझे लेंथ की सेंस में बात करनी होती है, अगर आपको याद हो हमने जो एक आर्टिकल किया था, हमने पॉइंट, एक हमारा पॉइंट पहले था और एक हमारा सपोज, अंडरस्टैंड, ये दोनों पॉइंट्स अगर आप देखो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, ये पॉइंट ए और बी कर्व के अलॉन्ग है, राइट. सो अगर आप देखो, दिस इज द पॉइंट o इज द ओरिजिन, सो दिस इज द पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ a, दिस इज द पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ b. एंड अगर मैं इन दोनों पोजीशन वेक्टर्स में चेंज निकालूं, सो दैट चेंज इज नोन एज dr, चेंज इन द पोजीशन वेक्टर. बेटा इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
अब अगर आप देखो पोजीशन वेक्टर पहले a था फिर b बन गया, तो चेंज इज dr. तो dr हम कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? सो दिस इज dx, चेंज इन x, चेंज इन y, चेंज इन z इनटू i कैप इनटू y कैप, सो इनटू i कैप इनटू j कैप इनटू z k कैप. बट अगर मैं एक चेंज को और तरह मेजर कर सकती हूँ, दैट चेंज इज नथिंग बट दिस चेंज इन द डिस्टेंस AB. सो अगर मैं AB को मेजर करती हूँ, सो इफ यू सी AB इज द लेंथ ऑफ द आर्क व्हिच हैज चेंज्ड, so that is the arc length, so this is known as ds. But is it clear? So dr is the change in the position vector and ds is the change in the arc, length of the arc, कितना distance आपने curve के ऊपर travel किया, that is ds. Since अब यहाँ पे हम integral a to b ले रहे हैं, इसलिए हम generally ds लिख देते हैं. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
सबको clear है बेटा?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम
All of you?
इंटीग्रल वाला फॉर्मूला कैसे बना है?
कैसे बच्चे, कैसे?
मैम f वेक्टर डॉट t कैप वाला.
बेटा हमारी डेफिनेशन ही यही है, वी आर डूइंग टेंजेंशियल लाइन इंटीग्रल. सो टेंजेंशियल लाइन इंटीग्रल का मतलब ही यही होता है कि जो आपका गिवन वेक्टर है जिसकी आपने इंटीग्रेशन करनी है, उसकी इंटीग्रेशन अलोंग द टेंजेंट टू द कर्व. तो सपोज हमारे पास कर्व ए बी है, हमने पॉइंट पी पे टेंजेंट बना दी, यूनिट टेंजेंट टी कैप. तो एफ का जो कंपोनेंट है अलोंग द यूनिट टेंजेंट वेक्टर, वो क्या होगा? एफ डॉट टी. सो दैट विल बी एफ डॉट टी. सो अगर हम f डॉट t की इंटीग्रेशन करें, so that integral is known as tangential line integral. So this is the component of f in the direction of t. So f dot t. And since हम इंटीग्रेशन a to b लिख रहे हैं, हम इसको f dot t into ds भी लिख देते हैं. But is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? Right? So this is just a way of writing. So that's why I was saying कि इस integral को we can write as this also. We can find this in the terms of change. So you see this is a to b f dot dr. So आप this is the way to measure the change. आप change को in terms of arc length भी measure कर सकते हो, आप change को in terms of dr भी measure कर सकते हो. So both the quantities will give you the same quantity because ultimately change to a to b हुआ है. But is it fine? Girls clear है सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
A to B f dot ts, right? But यहाँ पे if you see now what is happening, so you see you have t dot ds. Now let me come to this. How they become same, right? That is important. How they become same, that is important. So now you see the tangential component is what? This is f dot integral of t cap into ds. So this is from a to b. अब हमें पता है, हम अगर किसी कर्व को टेंजेंट लिखते हैं किसी कर्व पे, तो टेंजेंट वेक्टर कैसे लिखते हैं बेटा? So tangent vector is nothing but what? dr by ds. Change can be with respect to t also, change can be with respect to s also, distance also. But is it fine?
Yes,
But is
ma'am.
it fine? So now if you see, this is what? R का derivative with respect to s and then ds. So if you see, this whole quantity becomes what? This is nothing but the total derivative of r. This is dr. Beta, is it fine? Beta clear है सबको? right? So this component is known as the tangential line integral of f from a to b, right? So either it's f dot t ds or it is f dot dr. So now we know dr is what? Dr is dx I cap, dy j cap, dz k cap, and f is what? f1 I cap, f2 j cap, f3 k cap. So अगर आप इनको डॉट प्रोडक्ट ले लो, you will get this integral. So f1 dx plus f2 dy plus f3 dz, integral is from a to b. Now if you go to the article 5, Article 5 says that this tangential line integral of a vector f vanishes. So this line integral becomes 0 for every closed curve. So if my curve is a closed curve, then this will vanish if and only if f is the gradient of some scalar function phi. So means we have to prove that this f is a gradient of some scalar function phi. Right. So now we have shown, we know one thing. So this integral is what? We have this integral a to b. So tangential line integral is what? This is f dot t ds. And this is same as integral a to b f dot dr. Now what we have to show? We have to show two things. Right, so first case, it is given that the curve is closed, right, and the integral vanishes, and then we have to show that f is gradient of some scalar point function, or conversely, if f is the gradient of some scalar point function, then we have to show that this integral vanishes. Beta, is the statement clear? Is the statement clear? We have 5 minutes. Let me do it. Let us do the this way case. So suppose f is the gradient of some function phi. तो हम इसका मतलब क्या हो गया? F is gradient of some function v. F is gradient of some function v. So हमें पता है what is the value of tangential integral? Value of tangential integral is a to b f dot dr. So you see this is a to b del v dot dr. आपको याद है आपने एक फॉर्मूला किया था del phi dot dr is nothing but d phi. और यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्या है? del v dot dr. So you see this will be total derivative of v. So यहाँ से हमें क्या given है? So यहाँ से क्या आ गया? This is integral of ab from dv का integral a to b. So we know this is what? Upper limit put करेंगे. Integral of dv will be v because we can treat this as 1 into dv. और 1 का integral कितना होता है? v. 1 का integral is x. So यहाँ पे x की जगह v है. So 1 का इंटीग्रल इज v. जब आप अपर लिमिट पुट करोगे तो vb, लोअर लिमिट पुट करोगे तो va. But what is given to us? That the curve is closed. It is given to me that the curve is closed. So closed curve कौन सी होती है? जिसका end point and starting point same होता है. So a is equal to b. So you see this is va minus va. So this value is 0. Is it fine? Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So from here हमें एक ऑब्जर्वेशन मिल गई है कि अगर आप इंटीग्रल a to b निकाल रहे हो किसी फंक्शन का, सिर्फ ये the name of this integral is tangential integral. So basically this is nothing but an integral from a to b f dot dr. So right, आपने किसी फंक्शन का इंटीग्रल निकाला है from a to b. So the value of this integral is 0 if the curve is closed. And this we already do in our simple calculus. What is integral a to a? What will be integral a to a x dx? What will be the integral of this function? But what will be the 0? अगर आपकी upper limit और lower limit same है, then the integral will be 0. So you see, we have just shown that the same concept is applicable here, but here it is provided that this f has to be a gradient of some function. Then only the result works. तो आपने वही रिजल्ट प्रूव किया है और यहाँ पे हमारी कंडीशंस चेंज हो गई हैं बिकॉज वहां पे हमारा क्या था? वहां पे हमारा इंटीग्रल लाइन के अलोंग ही हो रहा था. तो अगर आपका स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट और एंडिंग पॉइंट सेम है, मींस यू आर सिटिंग एट वन पॉइंट ओनली, बट हियर नाउ यू आर मूविंग अलोंग द कर्व. बेटा इज इट क्लियर? बेटा यहाँ तक क्लियर है?
Yes, ma'am.
राइट. अब कन्वर्सली हमें क्या गिवन है कि हमारे पास एक क्लोज्ड कर्व है, उस क्लोज्ड कर्व के अलोंग मेरा टेंजेंशियल लाइन इंटीग्रल 0 है. What I have to prove? That I have to prove that f is the gradient of some function, right? So say suppose I have a closed curve a b c d and now what is given to me? I am given that integral आप इस closed curve के along इसका integral is 0. Is it fine? So now what is given to me that the integral along the total curve is 0. It means अगर मैं integral from A to B ले लूं, it will have some quantity. I have integral along, I mean, let me say this is EF. I will have integral along EF. It will have some quantity. I will have an integral along CD. It will have some quantity. और जब हम इन total integrals को add करेंगे, my answer should be 0, isn't it? Can I say this? मुझे ये given है कि पूरी curve के along closed curve है. पूरी curve के along my integral is 0. What I am saying is कि we divide the integral this whole curve into small parts. So what will happen? Each curve, each part will have some integral, and the sum of the total integrals will be 0. Yes or no? Convinced or not?
Yes, ma'am.
बेटा सबको clear है?
Yes,
So you see, let me read it from here. So this is what I was saying. So you see, this is what I was saying. So we are given that integral of this function. So integral f dot dr is 0, where phi denotes this curve ABCD. तो इसका मतलब इस curve को मैं, so I can break this into small pieces. Say I have taken one piece at ABC, right? Another piece as ADC. So since the total integral is 0, so it means इसका integral and iska integral, they will, when I will add them, they will cancel each other. But is it fine? Their magnitude will be same. Can you tell me why the sign will be different? Magnitude तो same है. अगर मैं इसको देखो, मेरी बात सुनो, पूरी curve के along the value is 0. I am saying I am dividing the curve into two equal parts. So this parts are equal. तो obviously अगर parts equal है तो उनका integral भी same होगा. But अगर आप देखो, जब आप A से C पे जा रहे हो, you are going in this direction. So this direction is anti-clockwise direction. And जब आप A से C पे जा रहे हो, you are going in this direction. So one direction is clockwise, another direction is anti-clockwise. And we know जैसे ही vectors की direction change हो जाती है, आपके पास minus sign आ जाता है. So this is the reason total integral will become 0, although the value will be same. Beta, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So now if you see, so what this integral, so now, so it means अगर मैंने ABC लिया, then this integral will have some value, and similarly अगर मैं A से C जाऊंगी, then also this will be some value. So let us say that value is, so similarly I can go from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. So let us break this into small pieces and say one of this piece has value V. Right? So it means agar mera this integral is A to B f dot dr, this value is equal to V. Now we know one thing, that gradient of V dot dr is equal to dV. This we know. For any vector V, gradient of V dot dr is equal to V. Is it fine, bache, all of you? Right? And we have taken that the value of integral, we have just, so now if you see this f dot dr, so can you interpret what is this f dot dr now? So what is this f dot dr? What is V? V is the value of this integral, right? So suppose agar main, now if I want to talk about dv, can you tell me something about dv? What is dv? Can you help me in this? What will be dv? What is dv? dv means change in V. Yes or no? But is it fine?
Yes,
What
yes,
is it?
ma'am.
Right? So what is V? V is change in dv. अब मुझे बताओ, अब इस वैल्यू में चेंज कितनी आ रही है जब आप A to B में जा रहे हो? What is the change? I want you people to be convinced that dv is equal to f dot dr. dv is change is nothing but f dot dr. Can you tell me why? देखो, इसको देखने के दो तरीके हैं. Moment you are done with this, we are done with the proof. You see, moment हमने show कर दिया. my claim is, you see, my claim is f dot dr is equal to dv. मूवमेंट आपने शो कर दिया f डॉट dr is equal to dv. हमें पता है del of v dot dr, this is not capital R, this is small r, del of v dot dr is also dv. So अगर मैं इन दोनों वैल्यूज को कंपेयर कर दूं, तो यहां से क्या आ गया, f is equal to del v. f is equal to del v. So हमने शो कर दिया f is gradient of v, so we are done with the proof. बेटा, is it fine? Is it fine? बेटा, गर्ल्स क्लियर है सबको? अगर मैं ये प्रूफ कर दूं that f dot dr is equal to dv, हमें पता है dv क्या होता है, dv is also del v dot dr. So अगर मैं इस वैल्यू और इस वैल्यू कंपेयर करूं, तो f dot dr is same as del v dot dr. So obviously f should be equal to del v. So means f is the gradient of function v. बेटा, is it fine? हमें यही प्रूफ करना था.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
So only thing which is left is that f dot dr should be equal to dv. So अगर आप अभी भी नहीं देख पाए हो, now you see one thing. हमने इंटेग्रल लिया f dot dr का, आंसर आया v. मुझे एक बात बताओ, what is the integral of 1 into dv? What is the integral of 1 into dv?
V.
v. Or I can say integral of dv is v. तो you see बेटा, इधर भी इस इंटीग्रल का आंसर is also v. This integral answer is also v. And we know integration is always unique. So you see from here, can't I say that f dot dr is same as dv? Beta, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So f dot dr is equal to dv, and we know dv is what? Grad of v into dr. So अगर हम दोनों चीजों को कंपेयर कर दे, तो यहाँ से क्या आ गया, f is the total f is the gradient of some function v. Right? So what you do, just go through this proof again, right? This is the typical, that's why I did it slowly. So please go through the proof again. If you have any doubt, you can ask me tomorrow. Is it fine, बच्चे?
Yes, ma'am.
Girls clear है सबको?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta, we'll meet